Okay, on to the final part of this question. The finite region R, which is bounded by the curve C, and the line x equals 1, 2, 5, is shown in the shaded figure 3. This region is rotated through 2 pi radians about the x-axis to form a solid of revolution. Use calculus to find the exact value of the volume of the solid of revolution. Okay, so 2 pi radians is the same thing as 360 degrees. And so what's happening here is, if this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis, we have this function that kind of looks like this. And this is going to be rotated 360 degrees around the x-axis to form a solid that kind of resembles something like this. And so how do we find the volume of this solid? So the equation is v equals pi times the integral of the function squared with respect to x. So in the previous question we found that the function is this. So what we need to do is we need to plug that into this formula. So we get v equals pi times the integral of x to the 2/3 minus 9 all to the power of 1/2 with respect to x. And of course that is all squared. So it's the function squared. So that's the same thing as saying v is equal to pi times the integral of, well, this square root and this squared cancels out. So it's x to the 2/3 minus 9 with respect to x. And this can just be rewritten like this. v is equal to pi times the integral of x to the power of 2/3 minus the integral of 9. Sorry, this is with respect to x, and minus the integral of 9 with respect to x. So this is a pretty straightforward integral to do. So v is equal to pi times, I'll put this all in brackets, x to the add 1, so 5/3, and then divide by the new power, 5/3, minus 9x to the power of 1/1, plus some constant. So this simplifies to the volume is equal to pi times 3/5 x to the 5/3 minus 9x, and this is being evaluated between 27 and 125. So we got 27 from the previous question. That is where this function touches the x-axis when y is equal to 0. And it wants us to find the area between x equals 27 and x equals 125. So all that remains for us to do to finish this question is to evaluate this integral. That should be relatively easy for you guys to do. So this is equal to pi times 3 over 5, and we're going to sub in 125, sorry, 125 to the 5/3 minus 9 times 125, all minus 3/5 times 27 to the 5/3 minus 9 times 27. And if you do all of that, what you should get is a volume of 847.2 times pi.